I first came to the mission by just walking to the mission. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have anywhere to go. Something came up, and I was trying to help my family out at the time by letting them stay with us, and it was against my landlord's wishes. So one thing leads to another, and we get ordered to leave. Not an eviction, but we got ordered to leave. I moved to a motel, and it was probably one of the worst motels in 5 that had to do with drugs. My wife at the time, she befriended somebody at the motel, and she was on drugs. Well, that in turn made my wife do drugs because she wasn't very happy with the situation we were in. It just got worse and worse. My ex and I started fighting and arguing all the time. So, one thing leads to another, and I get put out of the house. So I went and I pitched my tent in Fife, and that's where my homelessness started. Being in that tent felt like the end for me. It felt like I had nothing. I'd lost everything. Lost my family, lost my career. And so I was standing out there on the balcony, and it was real late at night, super, super late. I'm talking about, it was dark, very dark. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm just talking to God, and I just told him, I said, God, I'm done. I said, I'm 100% done. I said, I need help. And then I hearing this music off in the distance, right? And it's coming from my right. He's got this phone playing music on his Bluetooth speaker, and it's Jesus music. And so as I hear him coming up, I see a guy from the left. He comes up from the left, and they're, kind of like meeting me right there in the middle. And this guy had a Bible in his hand. So they start reading scripture from the Bible, and this music is playing, and I just start feeling, the presence of God coming over me. Something just came over me, and I just fell on my knees. I fell to my knees, and I cried out. And I told him, I said, God, take the wheel. I'm 100% done. So we had church right there on my trail that night. And it was probably the turning point for me. I knew that if I didn't do something, and I didn't do something now, that, it was gonna be the death of me. I knew I had to get the guy that was inside. I knew he was in there, the old me, the one that cared, the one that thrived on working, the one that loved taking care of people and helping people. I had to find him. I had to get him back, and I didn't know how to do it out there. I packed my tent up, packed up a backpack or a duffel bag or whatever I had, and I started walking. And I walked from the other end of Fife to here. When I first came into the New Life Recovery Program, I was addicted to much more than just meth or marijuana. I figured out that the anger was an addiction, and I was very addicted to anger. Pornography was an addiction. Lust is an addiction. Codependency is an addiction. Self-righteousness is an addiction, and I was addicted to all that. But it was everything that was inside that I needed help with. Counseling helped me a lot. Counseling and career development services really helped me. Miss May in career development, she put me in my place. She told me straight up, you can go to work, Why don't you just get something part-time? And I kept telling her, I don't want nothing part-time. I want to work full-time. And she said, you got to be patient. You got to be patient. I'm going to work for a pretty great company that goes out of their way to help New Life Recovery program participants. I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to do electrical work, but I'm going to do a different aspect of electrical work, all because I was able to be patient enough to wait for it. This program is important because it doesn't just concentrate on addiction. I believe this program is designed to actually change people from within. It's done that exact thing for me. I believe that the women and the men of this program get something much more than just sobriety. They get a whole new life. They get a new lease on life, and it's because of the New Life Recovery program. I believe it changes people's lives. The Tacoma Rescue Mission in the whole changes people's lives. The people that are here, the people that are hired here, the people that volunteer here, they go out of their way to make you feel like you're at home. And I've felt like I'm at home since I got here.